Shalom. All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Early, beautiful morning this morning. I wanted to do a little reading out of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10. This is about what wisdom did for Adam, Noah, Abraham, Lot, and against the 5 cities, and for Jacob, Joseph, Moses, and the Israelites. He preserved the first formed father of the world that was created alone, and brought him out of his fall, and gave him power to rule all things. But when unrighteousness went away from her in his anger, he perished also in the fury wherewith he murdered his brother. For whose cause, the earth being drowned with the flood, wisdom again preserved it, and directed the course of righteousness in a piece of wood of small value. Moreover, the nations in their wicked conspiracy being confounded, she found out the righteous, and preserved him blameless unto God, and kept him strong against his tender compassion towards his son. When the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man, who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities, of whose wickedness even to this day the waste land that smoketh is a testimony, and plants bearing fruit that never come to ripeness, and a standing pillar of salt is a monument of an unbelieving soul. For regarding not wisdom, they gate not only his hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, so that in the things wherein they offended, they could not so much as be hid. Okay? I'm going to hit time out right there. That was Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 1 through 8. I'm going to read 8 one more time, and then we're just going to think about it for a minute. For regarding not wisdom, they gate not only his hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, so that in the things wherein they offended, they could not so much as be hid. All right. A memorial of their foolishness. Okay? So, there's a big awakening happening. You know, a lot of people are coming into the truth. A lot of people aren't, but a lot of people are coming into the truth and finding out the truth of this word here, the truth of the reality that we're in, you know, this illusion of freedom and all this illusion of all this simple language. Yeah, that's good. What's good mean? Yeah, I love you. What's love mean? Oh, I love this apple. Ooh, I love my children. There's all these different kinds of love with a very simple language to explain it all. For regarding not wisdom, they gate not only his hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, so that in the things wherein they offended, they could not so much as be hid. The memorial of their foolishness. You can get on YouTube and you can do a search for some cats that do Google Maps, and they look at, you know, like the property landscape of the new Microsoft compound or the new Apple compound, or Washington D.C. with all of the symbols and sigils and, you know, caricatures of things, and looking down from the map, the Washington Monument, okay, the obelisk coming up out of the Vesica Piscis, which is 2 circles. It's like, whoo, with the little triangle with this type of oval in the middle, and then the Washington Monument comes out of it. Okay, that's coming out of the ground in the land where we all call our home. Looking back, I could see that being one of the memorials of foolishness that was left behind. Think about that. Think about what we're leaving behind here for the world. Hallelujah. All praise to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.